Hello, it's Mike from the FXPivotPoint.com. Taking a look at today's action on the Euro USD. It looks like we're moving back down to the pivot point. We started out the pivot point and we're coming back down to it. Let's take a look at where is the see this little intraday trend line the market created. The market does this a lot. All right, come on, tool. Come on, that was pretty funny. Tool, get it, tool, and then tool. All right, so little. Oh wow, look at that line. Now how straight is that? Shit, I'm gonna good in this. All right, so market starts out here above, uh, lots of buys. If you would have taken them on my system, every single one was a winner. Keep in mind this is a day trading system. All right, anyway, enough patting myself on the back. Let's go draw my, let's see if I can do it again. Well, you know, not bad, not good. Either way, we started out not, the market trying to find some direction, and this should have been for even people that don't trade, that don't have my system. This is obvious. When we're above the pivot point and we're above the pivot point, when you see this, when it touches a pivot point, I often buy that first. No, I didn't buy this because I think I was sleeping. This first green arrow with a stop down below here. Alright, because if it comes down here, after that, then we're going the other direction. If it stays up here, it's going. It's going up. I don't know how far up, but for me, 20 to 30 pips is plenty. That's all I'll be looking for. And as you can see, it sure did. It sure went up from there. And look how close we got to R1. Very, very close. And the same thing. We got very, very close so far on this day to R1. And that's about it for that pair. Now, for those that are the problem with one of the problems with day trading is having a huge bias, because we all know that most of us know, for example, that Greece is in a lot of trouble, which means the EU is in a lot of trouble. Portugal's in a lot of trouble. So your mindset is to continue to short. However, if you're a day trader, you really have to put all that. Now, I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to go. I'm going to be hypocritical. Out of your mind, and just trade what you see in the chart. You're above the pivot point. It comes down and touches it. You should have been in. All right, and I probably would have been in, but I didn't get to the game till here. All right, and when my day starts here, that's we're coming down. I don't know how far, but I knew that we were coming down here, and all I need is just a little bit. And I had to stop above here. So let's look. So you're saying, yeah, well, show me your trading day. Well, okay, I'll do that. There it is. I know what you're thinking. Holy shit, that's a lot of trades. Yeah, it is. Again, if I'm going against the trend, I'm really inclined to scalp the daily trend. And as you can see, this is all above the daily trend. Every one of these. Because our pivot's down here, remember? Our pivot point's down here, and we have 32 here, 3200 here. Oh, look at that. Look where it also bounced off. I didn't see that before on the other chart, but 3200. So we had a pivot, and I'm not sure. I bet they were really close, weren't they? Doesn't matter. So the 3200 was real close to the pivot point. It might have been in the same number. And it got support, and up we went. Like I said, I didn't get to trade until here. Somewhere in here. This is where I came to the market in the morning. And these were pretty straightforward shorts. And then again, I thought that this would hold a day, and it did. So anytime it got up here, I was a seller, all the way up until the today's Asian session, where I sold for a little bit. Again, not much. I don't know how many trades are here. Again, these are small trades. Again, I think if you're going to look at total pips, this is definitely another. I'm not one of these is a loss. Maybe one's a loss if you look. I don't know. Who in the hell's going to count them anyhow? I went through and looked, and I think it's probably about 150 pips. But again, people say, "Oh, 150 pips, that's great." Well, not really. I'm not looking. These aren't. It's much. These are very, very small in relation to the size of my account. So it's not like these are 150 pips worth 1%. No, that'd be a great day, but that'd also be a ridiculous amount of risk on the table, and that's not how I trade. So these are very small. Every day I want to beat the market just a little bit to deposit that quarter. Well, obviously more than a quarter, but you get the idea. Deposit every day a little bit into the account. Alright, so let's hide that. Let's go and see again. Let's see if we can't make it up here, aren't we? What's the pound look like? Haven't looked at it. Ooh, look at that. Look where it starts. It starts the day here. That's a pretty easy sell. I might even go and sell that right now. I don't know. We'll see. Again, another one of those. Look what we got here. Boy, we're starting way above the pivot. Way above the pivot. It's coming down to here in this area. I guarantee it. Well, I don't guarantee anything. Let's say there's a high probability that this will come in this area before moving north, or it'll come in this area and continue to move south. Don't know. I haven't really been following the pound of what's going on with the releases, but we're going to get some. We're going to get some movement here. But you can see what we have also. Let's kill that for a second and look at our intraday. The market loves to do these, don't they? So, well, okay, that's not so straight. Pat myself in the back before. So it's right about here where it's going to bounce again. All right, and we'll see if it bounces up to R1 or is it going to go sideways. Who knows? But that's how I see that. Unless some news, totally invalidates that and we stay here and go north. Don't know. Don't know news is on tap. Don't care. Let's go and see what's. Let's hide that and see what's going on with the yen. Ooh, look at that. Whoosh. Again, I guess I should have been looking at my sell signals, huh? Again, look what starts the pivot points, and then down we go. There's another sell, a buy, and look. Remember we talked about this. I talk about this so much that I'm sure people are tired of hearing it. But it happens a lot. We start the day above, and we continue to be above the pivot point the entire day. And if we go back to, let's go back and look at that. Look here. Look how much time we spend below the pivot point. An hour? I don't know. It's not that long. And they're pulled up, pull up, pull up. Come, pull up. Look at this. Look at this. This green candle right here. That's a pretty bullish engulfing candle. It engulfs the last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 candles. That's it pulled up right to the pivot point. That's a pretty good buy signal, or at least a you sit and watch what's going on signal. And then from here, once we touch this, up the whole day, much to the chagrin of a lot of traders, above the pivot point, and it's going to come back down. Alright, well that's where we are, and that's our analysis for the day. Hope everyone had a solid trading day, and I think tomorrow's the last day of the month, right? Is that not working? There we go. Yep, tomorrow's the last day of the month. Alright folks, take care, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.